Super Bowl. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. On 1st and 10, it's Carter. And he takes it past the 45 and down at the 46. The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts as they get it with under a minute to go now in the football game. Working with 2nd and 5 now. Here's a give to Carter. He'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards. Now the Jets going to use the second of their 3 timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds left to go in the game. The heavy set out there. 3 tight ends in the formation for 3rd and 3. A handoff for Carter. He's going to be taken down here, still a couple yards short of the first. Now a timeout called for by the defense as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in the 4th. Here's the Jets punter now as he's on to punt for the first time tonight. This is away, but boy, headed straight for the sidelines. And now where will the side judge stop his walk? That's the question. He says it crossed out of bounds at about the 17-yard line. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. They've got work to do, but they do still have a bit of time here.
And they've got to feel comfortable with that, but they have all their play sequences called. If they get out of bounds, that allows them to huddle and call another play, but if they don't, it's hurry up to the line of scrimmage and either spike it and stop the clock or continue to move it downfield in order to try and get in range and win this game.
See if they can do just that. Now Saquon Barkley. He gets it forward for 4, maybe 5, but the flags fly. And this one could be coming back. That time the right guard sending him backwards.
And so many different types of guys rotate in on the defensive line now depending on situations. You can get the bulky guy, the fast guy. No matter what, though, you can't hold them.
They run on 1st down as they're able to get this forward for about 4. Clock rolling as the Giants will hurry to the line. On 2nd down, Barkley.
Yeah, this is not going to be what they needed. They get a few here, but now 3rd down as the clock runs.
And now we'll get a timeout here. They're able to stop it with 1 second to go in this game.
Jones.
He's going to fire one deep over the middle. And the throw there going to be incomplete. Final whistle blows, and we need some extra time here to decide who will be the victor. Overtime in a playoff game, awesome setup. Remember, the rules the same as they would be in the regular season.
That's exactly right, Brandon. Remember, the receiving team, if they score a touchdown, game is over. But if they kick a field goal or don't score, the other team gets a chance to get the football. They get a possession. If they go down and score, they win the football game at that point. If both teams kick field goals, we keep playing. If a defense scores, let's say the receiving team gets the ball, doesn't score, or they throw a pick 6 or fumble, gets picked up, the defense scores, game over. But here's the best part. In the regular season, only 1 period is played. We could call it a tie. Here, we're going to play until we have a winner.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. They control their own destiny here. They have the football in overtime. Obviously, a touchdown would win it.
And I think teams around the league are still adjusting to the idea of going downfield, scoring a touchdown wins the game, because they were used to just going downfield and trying to get in field goal range to win a game. Still having to make that transition. Let's face it now, the ones who are doing it best know they need to go down, attack, put the ball in the end zone, and not leave it up to a field goal and give the other team a chance.
Yeah, as we said, they control their own destiny opportunity now.
When we talk about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot, he had that eye down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try and fool you and get your eyes in the wrong place. But you're right about that one. He correctly figured that one out and made a really nice play.
On first down, Barkley. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. Second down coming up. And we're going to get whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the extra session. On second down now, Barkley.
And this will be a Giants first down as he's got this up to the 45-yard line.
So the OT clock hits 0, and we're still not done. We'll switch sides and need at least one more OT to decide it after this. So in Jet territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line. Here's a give to Barkley. He takes this for about 6 down inside the 40. They've had some success here in overtime on this opening drive running the football right back to that well.
And why not? When you have that kind of success, make them stop you. And until they do, keep going back to that well you just spoke about. I think there's more water there available to him.
And he's going to get it down to the 33-yard line here.
91 yards rushing for him now as he was just trying to will his guys to an overtime victory.
Yeah, once more, strong running, excellent blocking at the point of attack. They've got a nice little drive brewing right here.
And a 5-yard gain as he's down inside the 30 to the 28-yard line. Overtime, how about 2? We need another. We're still even. We'll switch sides and have that second overtime in just a moment. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. A handoff to Barkley, and he'll be dropped at the 23 after a pickup of about 4. And I know you, with every carry, especially in overtime, you're just saying, if you're that ball carrier, hold on to the football.
Hold on to it, protect it, but not necessarily settling because you're trying to get to the end zone. You're trying to end the game right here. I know the defensive guys poking, clawing, raking, trying to knock the ball free and protect their end zone.
Yeah, like you alluded to, especially this part of the field. So a solid run by Saquon Barkley and another 1st and 10 here. Now a handoff here to his running back. And he'll be taken down here at about the 11. And play will be stopped here with 10 seconds remaining in overtime as they've called a timeout. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. On the run, it's Barkley. And he'll get about 4 there as he takes it from the 10 down to the 6. Now we're going to get a timeout with 5 seconds left here in overtime. It's 3rd and 4. Big play here, trying to keep this opening drive of overtime alive. They'll try to run for it with Barkley. And this effort won't be enough as they rally up to stop him a couple of yards short. So the OT clock hits 0, and we're still not done. We'll switch sides and need at least one more OT to decide it after this. So out on the field now, Graham Gano in a big spot. This to at least get him a lead here in overtime. Gano's kick is good. And the Giants are off now to a 3-0 lead. So they do get the short field goal here to get them the all-important overtime lead. But, Charles, you wonder if they'll wind up ruining the fact that they were able to get down into the red zone, yet not able to find the touchdown that would have won them the game.
Brandon, you're absolutely right. In overtime, when you get the ball first, the hope is your opponents never see the football. But now they're going to get a drive to try and win it, or at least keep the game alive with a field goal. And I'm getting a dictionary out to look up ruin.
They'll start on the ground, Carter.
And he'll work this forward for about 3 at 2nd down. So a little chunk there on first as they try to chip away down 3 in overtime.
I like your description. Chip away, down 3. You don't have to get it all in one big play, although obviously that would be nice.